.py, and then just add in a simple print statement. We'll save that and just test it real quick by typing in python 3 demo.py. Perfect. Now if I wanted to add a package related to Discord, the common approach is to use the pip command. So if I did that, you'll notice that I get this error because we're in a normal folder that knows nothing about the pipe command and can't manage packages from here. But we could solve this by creating a virtual environment. So if I go to my command palette, Command Shift P, I can type in Python create environment, or select it if I see it in the menu as I do here, which then presents us a list of environment types, of which I'll choose the first one, Venv. Now we're presented with a list of interpreters that could be used for my project. I'll choose the latest one, 3.12, and you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, it's creating our environment. And now at the blue status bar towards the bottom, you'll see our environment is indicated. If you ever needed to change it, you could just click here to change it, but we'll leave it as is. You'll also notice on the left-hand corner, we have a new folder with the extension .vnv for our virtual environment. That includes a bin, include, and lib folder, along with the configuration file. If I try to run this command again, it won't work, but that's just because we now need to essentially refresh our terminal by killing it. I'll open up a new one, Control Tick, and now you can see the difference in the terminal because the prompt begins with .venv. I can clear the screen and now try to run my command for installing Discord, and it seems to be working beautifully, and we can confirm that by going to the library folder, and we can see some Discord folders that's been installed. Before I forget, if you like this kind of content, we'd love it if you hit that subscribe and like button. Really helps the channel out. Now earlier on I had showed you how I executed my Python file just by using a simple command such as this, but there's a couple of things I want to show you. The first is that there's other ways to execute a Python file, such as right here next to the play button. If you hit the drop down, there's a few options to run code, run Python file in dedicated terminal, in addition to a couple of options for debugger. So I can go ahead and run Python file, and that will essentially have the same result, though with a little bit more content in the terminal. The other thing that I want to point out is that you can actually run several Python commands within the terminal by launching the REPL terminal. So if I go to the command palette, Command Shift P, and type in REPL, I'll get this option here to start terminal REPL, and REPL stands for Read, Evaluate, Print, Loop. And you know you're at the right spot when you see the three arrows to the left. And here I could put in some math equation if I wanted. Hit enter, it gives me the answer. And there's a lot more it could do, like what you see here. In short, it's a great way to quickly experiment, debug, or test small code snippets with Python syntax without creating a new script file. And when I'm ready to get out, I can just hit Control D and I'm back to where I was. Now there are a few things I want to show you in respect to code navigation and debugging, but that requires a little bit more code, so let's set that up. Now, because of the extensions and the way that we set up our environment, we have a lot more flexibility to navigate